What is teamwork? The combined action of a group of people. The strength of the team is each individual member. And the strength of each member is the team.
Las Vegas, it's time to get loud. Say it with me. This is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first is going to be driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Las Vegas, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
With a 10.100. As I said, he was able to get the racing victory at yesterday's competitions. At the afternoon competition. See if he was able to get another one, but starting off with the time. But we still have more competitors to go as we just got this thing kicked off. The score to beat is at 10.100. Your next competitor, El Toro Loco. Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. We're going to get moved to the line and get set. He is set. Here we go. The official time, 10.271. That is a 10.271 El Toro Loco. Devin Winfield not enough to take out the time. And Gravedigger currently second in this competition. The score to beat is still a 10.100. Your next competitor, Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
It's a monster truck! Digatron!
Let's go green!
Dig it up! Dig it!
You got a new leader! 9.569. That is now the score to beat. Tristan England able to get it done. See here in the super glue. Glitch with action replay. Just has a great turn around the cone. It sets up as he hits over. The score to beat is now that 9.65. Now, excuse me, 9.569. .569 is the time to beat your next competitor, Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. The official time at 11.088. 11.088.
Monster Jam fans, let's take a look at the JCB Racing Competition leaderboard. You see JCB Digatron right there, the team at the top with the time of 9.569. One of the fastest times of the weekend. Gravedigger right behind them. Team El Toro Loco coming in third. And then, of course, Thunder Roars, the last team right there. Preston Collins with the time of 11.088. And I think we're ready to get back to some more JCB Racing.
Thank you, David. We sure are. Your fifth competitor in the competition, Alex Barden, Megalodon. Alex said this was the key to making up some points here in the series, getting this racing victory. Let's see if he can do it. Here we go. Official time, 11.241 for Alex Barden, Megalodon. You can see there the super glue to the action replay. He had a great start, but once he came around the first turn, it seemed like his engine wasn't agreeing with him. Didn't sound quite right, had a bit of a stutter to it. You see there on that final turn, and it also affects him in the time at 11.241 for Megalodon is the official time. Your sixth competitor. He started the weekend with a racing win. Can he do it again? It's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden started this event weekend hot with those that first racing victory and the first competition victory of the Freestyle Mania series, but he's been battling gremlins throughout the weekends, was unable to qualify for a freestyle time after his truck wasn't able to fire, and it looks like that might be the issue once again. I don't know if you can see this, Las Vegas, but if you look inside the window there at the front of that bus, he is making hand signals, or he was making hand signals, so it's something you can see the communication between our safety techs and officials and the drivers. Also look at the screen right there. It's right at 50 seconds. If he cannot fire within 50 seconds, he will not be able to compete and qualify for a score in this competition. Already some drama as it builds up. 40 seconds remaining. Camden Murphy also regarded as one of the fastest drivers in all of Monster Jam. He's a stock driver. And look at this right here coming out. It looks like they're going to try to jump. Get him started just like your vehicle at home. This is teamwork right here, folks. It has to happen within this 20-second timeline. Can he do it? His teammates, his crew, trying to make it happen. And he fires up. Yes, he does. Big round of applause for his Classroom Crusher teammate. Look on the board, Greg Duffy, his teammate, cheering along. We got him on the screen running off. That is teamwork. That is how you do it. Let's get back to the action. Classroom Crusher. He's set at the line. 1 amber light, 2 amber lights. Let's go green. .164 Classroom Crusher. That time was pivotal there for Classroom Crusher. Him able to get into the competition and get those points. That is currently the 3rd fastest time. A 10.164 for Team Classroom Crusher. Keeps him in this competition. It would have been a battle to start from the beginning with no time on the clock. But he's able to be currently listed at 3rd place in this competition. But we still have 2 drivers remaining. And you know this next one, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Caleb Blood, been having a rough racing weekend. See if she can turn around on the last competition. Let's go. The official time, 10.556 for Sparkle Smash. I thought she had a chance. She made that last turn, but she hit the ramp going at a little bit more of a vertical angle, got a little bit more pop than she wanted to as she went over the jump ramp. Unfortunately affected her time for crossing the finish line. JCB Digatron remains your leader at the top of the board with a 9.569. But we still have 1 competitor remaining. Carson Williams, Monster Dalmatian. Carson also has been battling gremlins throughout the weekend with Monster Jam, with his truck issues. Was unable to compete yesterday in the racing competition, but it looks like he's set at the line. He's going. Here we go. The official time for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 10.840, which means that your competitor and winner of the JCB Racing competition is Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron. Tristan England has been locked in of this entire weekend, getting his first racing victory of the weekend. David, I see you standing by with his teammate Ray Noriega. How they feeling down there?
Look at the energy right here. Team JCB Digatron taking its very first racing victory in Freestyle Mania. Let's catch up with Tristan England. Tristan, very first one, your former racing world champion, bringing it back to the arenas. What's going through your mind?
It's been some time since I went into these arenas, but I mean, I had to put a mark on here. Growing up for me, I've said it all weekend, but there's a lot of history here at Thomas and Mack. It's either rodeo or Monster Jam when I was growing up on the TV. And right here, there's been a lot of legends that have rode some bulls. May not have rode 90, but they had a good time. And they're world champions just like me, man. And let me tell you guys something. That tunnel is super long. I'm out of breath. I need to go work out when I get home, I'll tell you that much. But Vegas, you guys have been awesome this weekend. This is the last event. I say it every time. On the last event, we do not care what these trucks look like, because it's the end. We're going to shove them in the trailer. We're heading to Sacramento next week. We're about to give it all we have for you guys, but it's you that decides. Let me hear you get loud.
Team JCB Digatron claims the first 8 points of the afternoon. And let's go ahead and take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard so you can see how this plays out. Now, you have 8 points at the top for JCB Digatron. That puts him at first place. Team Gravedigger is in second place currently in the competition. Second fastest time. That's how it works down the list. Something to note, Team Gravedigger has had the first place spot all day yesterday, getting both racing victories. And Team JCB Digatron was at the second overall position. That is flipped-flopped today. So we'll see if that is a new storyline here to follow. Of course, Team JCB Digatron has remained undefeated in the skills competition, which is coming up next. There on the board, Team Classroom Crusher, a vital moment for him to get a run, pays off. He's currently at the third place spot with 6 points after great effort from his crew chief and team back there. In the fourth place spot, hometown boy Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco, and of course Caleb DeLacy coming up from later. It's currently in the fourth place spot. Finish it off. Sparkle Smash at 5. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 6. Team Thunder Roar 7. Team Megalodon at 8.
Monster Jam fans, I hear you making some noise. You must be ready to find out if you can win some free chicken. Well, I got Amir here with me. Give me a high five. It's time for you to become the lucky fan of the day, okay? We're gonna have some fun. So let's take it on up to the video board. It's called the Mini Jams race, all right? We got the Zombie Monster Jam truck. We have JCB Digatron and Sparkle Smash. All you have to do to win a prize is tell me who's gonna win this race. Will it be Zombie, JCB Digatron, or Sparkle Smash?
Zombie.
Zombie! All right, everybody put those zombie arms up and say, go green! All right, Amir, they're off right now. JCB Digatron, wow, he is in the lead, almost like with racing. But we're gonna find out here. I don't know, it's not looking too good for Zombie. Amir, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
It's all right, cheer him on, say, go Zombie.
Go Zombie!
Come on, Las Vegas, shout it out, who's gonna win? And it's Zombie! Amir, put those zombie arms up for me. Nice job, great work, buddy. Well, you did so well. I promised you a prize, and a prize you shall receive. You're going home with a Chick-fil-A swag bag. And Amir, because you didn't do that alone, I don't know if you noticed, but your whole section here was shouting out Zombie and cheering you on. So 118, you might want to make some noise for Amir because he just won you all free chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. Great job, Amir. Say, let's go Monster Jam.
Let's go Monster Jam.
Great job, Amir. But Chick-fil-A fans, if you weren't lucky enough to be in one of your lucky sections brought to you by Chick-fil-A Las Vegas, you can still be a winner. Scan the QR code on the video board right now and download the Chick-fil-A app to claim a reward for 5 free 2-count strips or 5-count nuggets. Scan the QR code on the video board right now. You just saw JCB Racing, but our next competition is the two-wheel skills competition. Folks, what you're about to see are the most technical moves in the sports by the greatest drivers on earth, in my opinion. These guys are amazing. What you're about to see is outstanding, and I could try to explain it to you, but how about I have the drivers do it? Go ahead and take a look at your next competition. Well, there you have it. That's some of the things you're going to be seeing out there on the track. I mean, of course, with the full-size Monster Jam trucks. But you're asking, Ray, how do we score this thing? Well, don't worry. The scoring is all up to you at judgeszone.com. Taylor, how are the fans going to be doing it?
Well, first and foremost, Las Vegas, you got to take out your smartphones. You can open up a new web browser and go to judgeszone.com, or you can scan the QR code right here on the video board, and it'll take you straight there. Now, it may ask for the city code, which will be LAS, like Las Vegas. Type that in, press submit, and the next screen is where you'll get to score. You'll see a BKT tire on a sliding scale. All you do is slide that BKT tire up or down and land on the score you think each and every driver has earned. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in the score. Once this process is complete, we'll see what each team has gained. Monster Jam fans, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Put those fins together for Alex Barden, Megalodon. Megalodon getting on those front two BKT tires, a popper. Still holding this move. Still holding it. Bringing it down. One attempt remaining for Team Megalodon. See what he has. Goes right back to the popper. Still rocking back and forth, just holding this move steady. 12,000 pounds, balancing, and finally brings it down.
Las Vegas, make some noise for Alex Barden, Megalodon. Get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Remember, you can scan that QR code. It's right there on the video board for you. And lock it in. You got about 10 seconds remaining.
Team Megalodon trying to battle back here from the bottom of the overall points standings, and that will help them out. Alex Barden comes through for Team Megalodon with a great two-wheel skills run and two great maneuvers. Dean Pate for Team Megalodon FMX is going to have to carry his weight to build up some more points as well. Let's see. The score for Team Megalodon is... That's a good score, 7.593, getting us started in the two-wheel skills competition. Coming up next, a rising superstar in Monster Jam, competing in his first year, it's Preston Collins, Thunder Roris. Still has one attempt remaining, unable to pull it off on the first attempt there. He's going right back to the log stack. Preston Collins lining it up.
Put those hands together for Preston Collins, Thunder Roris. Scores are open at judgeszone.com. Fun fact, everybody, once you scan that QR code, you do not have to scan it again. Just wait for it to finish tabulating and lock in your next score.
Preston Collins just getting a tough first attempt there, but was able to bounce right back on the second one and earn himself a valuable run here in the two-wheel skills, doing a sky wheelie. And Preston says hello, making his way out the window this time. Score to beat is a 7.593, and the score for Thunder Roris is 4.731. Team Megalodon still holding the top spot in this competition, but who let the dog out? Coming now next, Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Oh, a reverse popper into a wheelie combination on the first attempt. Something new for the weekend.
Sniffing for bones. Let's make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Score now, Las Vegas at judgeszone.com.
Can I pet that dog? Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, locking it in. By far his best run of the weekend. Carson's hyped up. Yeah, dance away, man. Take off the helmet. Say what's up. You deserve it, my friend. Gonna say hello to all you fans. 2 great maneuvers, a reverse popper wheelie combination. And then on the second attempt, gets into a great maneuver. Let the man have his moment, his best run of the weekend in this competition. Can it take out Team Megalodon? Score to beat, 7.593. And the score for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... just getting it done. He's now the driver to beat. Now the driver to beat, moving forward. A great bounce back for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, after a tough start yesterday. And if you look there on the screen, we have our next driver remaining, seeing if she's able to fire up to get out here. So it's a live event, so you never know what's going to happen out here in the competition, but she's making her way out. So it's the girl from Lafayette, Louisiana, Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash! We have Sparkle Smash on the track, but now we're seeing if Carson Williams is able to refire. It's been a second. Gonna wait to get confirmation. If Carson's still celebrating for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, those lights go yellow there at the edge. And it looks like we might need a second to get caught up with Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So Taylor, the fans seem to be having a good time. It's our last event. What's going on, Taylor? Oh, that's right. We have our JCB Dirt Squad coming out here on the track. Going to make sure that they keep things safe and moving for all of our competitors. David, what's going on in the back there?
So I'm over here with Billy Wilson, the other half of Team Sparkle Smash. And I just want to check in with you, Billy. Obviously, you know Kayla's been battling with some technical issues right there, the gremlins popping up throughout the track. But she did take that freestyle win last night, and I do think that they're going to be able to get Sparkle Smash going. But how proud of you right now to see Kayla winning that freestyle and seeing her back on the track?
Honestly, it's awesome, man. You guys are cheering her on. Like, she's been out there tearing it up. Yeah, the truck's having a little bit of difficulties, but that backflip definitely helped out, and coming out with that freestyle win kind of gave us the jump we needed. And once we get this truck back up and going, you guys about to see what we have in store for you guys, but you guys stay tuned. That truck's coming back.
And of course, and we're going to see you in the Best Whip competition right after the two-wheel skills. So what can the fans expect in Best Whip?
Hopefully try to get this bike sideways, man. We got a lot of talent out here, so trying to get that bike completely sideways for you guys and try to get some points on the board for Best Whip, and then we're going to see what happens.
That's what it's all about. Everybody make some noise for Team Sparkle Smash.
You heard from her teammate, but now she's hitting the track to do her job before Billy Wilson does. It's Team Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood, a popper on that attempt, and then moonwalks across the pod. One attempt remaining for Kayla Blood.
Let's make some noise for Sparkle Smash, Kayla Blood. Yeah, you see her teammate Billy Wilson telling you score now. Slide that BKT tire up or down at judgeszone.com.
Kayla Blood also started off with a strong event here. Able to get it done out there on the track. The first quick stopping into a moonwalk combination. You see here on the super glue to the action replay how fast she gets into this maneuver and then throws it in reverse backwards. It's like a rodeo almost. How fast she was able to pull it off. I've just never seen a unicorn in a rodeo. She's trying to take out a score of 7.848. And the score for Team Sparkle Smash is 7.590. Monster Mutt Dalmatian still able to hang on in this competition at the top spot. But some great points for Team Megalodon. Or excuse me, Team Sparkle Smash.
That's right, Ray. So Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and you said it earlier, one of his best runs of the weekend in this competition, Carson Williams, with a 7.848, but that is really close with his other competitors, and we still have 4 more ready to hit the track. Remember, fans, that you have a say-so in this competition, so make sure you got your phones out at judgeszone.com at the end of each run.
BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all your off-highway tire solutions. Get him back to the action here in a second. You see there on the Two Wheel Skills Challenge leaderboard, as Taylor said, a great attempt here for Carson Williams. Just trying to come out on a Sunday and make his mark. It has been a tough weekend for him battling the gremlins and those trucks, but he has to hold off this next driver who has yet to lose a two-wheel skills competition this weekend. Can he have a perfect event weekend? We'll find out right now. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Vehicles are expensive. With proper maintenance, any vehicle can break down, causing a need for expensive repairs. That's why you need Lucas Oil. Lucas Oil produces the toughest and highest quality lubricants and additives on the market. Lucas products are tested on the track and the street to provide the ultimate protection no matter what you need or what you do, what you drive. Lucas Oil has a product for your needs. Keep that engine alive with Lucas Oil.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I'm going to catch up with Ripper Ray Noriega before Tristan hits the track. Now, Ray, obviously you saw Tristan win back-to-back-to-back two-wheel skills competition. He has yet to lose this competition. So what do you think? You think he's going to play the hits, or do you think he's going to try something different?
He may try something a little different. I don't know. I mean, that was some amazing stuff. That was the fastest time I've seen all week. And, I mean, he's laying them down. He's been super consistent. I mean, you never know what he's going to do, you know. Tristan, he's a machine. Like I said before, JCB Digatron is really tearing it up out there, so let's just get out there and dig it up, baby.
Well, he's ready to go. So, Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Team JCB Digatron.
Tristan England, you see his hands are off the steering wheel, saying to make noise into a combination. Those front two BKT tires dancing back and forth. Slap wheelie combination into a stoppie. Las Vegas, that was just one attempt. He still has one more remaining. Do you want to see one more? Tristan moonwalking it all the way back.
Monster Jam, that was Tristan England JCB Digatron. Combo for combo. Chick-fil-A is closed today, but not the combos for JCB Digatron. Score now.
Combo breaker. That was ridiculous. That first attempt lasted so long. I had enough to do my laundry, file my taxes. I had enough to do it all, man. Tristan's a Texas boy. My mom is in the house. She's from Texas. She has a saying, ay, ay, ay. That was ridiculous. Is it enough to get to the top of the leaderboard? He's won all the two-wheel skills competitions this weekend. Can he get another one? He needs to take the lead. A score to beat, 7.848. And the score for Tristan England, JCB Digatron, is... Put him at the top! Takes the lead, a 9.626. Ridiculous. Ray Noriega, his teammate, looking on for Team JCB Digatron. You're going to see his FMX teammate coming up next after halftime. But Tristan, his second highest point total of the weekend. But Las Vegas, Tristan's in the first spot overall. In the second overall spot is this next driver and next team. A six-time series champion, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Combination move for Tyler Menninga. A little bit shorter than Tristan's attempt, but still a great one. On his first attempt, he has another shot at it. Gonna need a piece of combination together. Here he goes, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Gets it to the combination. Can he get it all the way back for a tombstone? Maybe. Able to do it.
Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Scores are open, Las Vegas. You got about 10 seconds remaining. Is that going to top that of JCB Digatron? Let us know.
Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, as I said, Team Gravedigger is currently second overall in the point standings. What's going on, Tyler? He emerges from the window of Gravedigger. As I said, it's been a long competition week, and they've been battling back and forth. Tristan England, Team JCB Digatron currently has a lead with a 9.626, and the score for Team Gravedigger is still a solid score, 8.494, the second highest total so far in the two-wheel skills competition. Remember, it's all about the point totals throughout today's event. So consistency is key. A great score there for Team Gravedigger. But this next driver is currently third in the overall point standings. Yeah, the first is second in the overall point standings, and now the third, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy makes his appearance, and once again, I think the truck might have shut off. It's the same thing that we saw in JCB Racing. He made his way to the track. His truck shut off at the line. We have another 60 clock for Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy cannot catch a break, but out comes his teammate once again. 50 seconds on the clock. His crew chief, Fernando, trying to get him back in this competition. So I know it's a teamwork between Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy for FMX, and then Camden Murphy, but Fernando is steadily in that teamwork as well. He's been keeping him in the competition. Jump in, Classroom Crusher. He's trying to do it once again. 25 seconds on the clock. Is he able to do it? Getting down to 15 seconds. Greg Duffy, his teammate, looking on. We're getting down to 10 seconds. If he does not get this fired, it won't happen. Las Vegas, count it down for me. Oh, yes, at 1 second. Are you kidding me? I cannot make this up. At 1 second, he fired. Bring the fire. Take him to school. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And did it shut off again? He was at least able to get into one attempt. He does refire. Las Vegas, this is a big run for him. He needs to pull off something big right here to keep himself in the series chase, or excuse me, in the overall event chase. His second attempt. Here he goes.
A massive sky wheelie by Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Las Vegas, make some noise. Let's go to judgeszone.com. You have to score that one. What a ride, Ray.
Okay, that was too much for me. That is ridiculous. But here's what happened, Taylor. Here's what happened. The first attempt, he was trying to go into a combination move. No, Camden, don't throw up your hands. Make some noise for Camden right here. I know what happened on the second attempt, and if you also want to listen to something, listen to this, Las Vegas. His engine is still running. He does not want to cut off that engine for fear it might not turn on again. I know what you're doing, Camden. On this second attempt, he went for the sky wheelie just so he was afraid he couldn't get to a combination move and that truck to shut off. The score to beat Tristan England, JCB Digatron, 9.626. And the score for Classroom Crusher is 7.528. Camden, good on you, man. Way to keep it going. Fernando, his crew chief, keeping him in the competition. We still have one truck remaining. El Toro Loco. Just living on the edge on that attempt, balancing it towards the edge of the pod. Was able to show off the technical ability. One attempt remaining. El Toro Loco.
The steering wheel was thrown out the window. It's on the ground, fans. Put your horns up for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Who needs a steering wheel in the two-wheel skills challenge? Not Team El Toro Loco. Get those scores in, everybody.
Devin Winfield, he says, I don't need the steering wheel. It was a bold strategy cut. Let's see if it pays off for him. Needed that wow moment and said, let me hold on to this truck. Well, I have no control of it. That was great. You see there the super glue glued to the action replay. That wheel said, let me get out of here. That steering wheel left the chat. Is it enough to get to the top of this competition? 9.626 score to beat. And the score for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco, is not enough in this competition, but earns himself some valuable points, which means that your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is... He does it again, Tristan England, JCB, Digatron. He takes the racing competition victory. He takes the two-wheel skills competition victory. And he is yet to lose a two-wheel skills competition win this weekend. Look down there on the track. He's he's coming out with the loader. David, was that your idea? That was awesome. Loving the energy that we have right now. Gonna go ahead and get him down to the pod, and we have our pit reporter David Mila to talk to the boys of Team JCB Digatron.
Team JCB Digatron. It's almost like deja vu, boys. Back on top of the pod, another two-wheel skills competition win. Tristan, you're making it look easy out there. I know it's not. How do you do it?
Well, I actually get a lot of practice. My son Crash, he is 6 years old. I know he's probably watching on the couch with Pops and Lala right now. But we get in the living room floor and we play with these Spin Master trucks. And when I come out here with my Monster Jam truck, I like to say I play with them just like Spin Master trucks because I made that thing look like a toy out here. Come on, guys. That was exciting. Didn't even touch the body. We're getting wild. But I know that you guys came for the last element. But we got a little something extra for you. This is Freestyle Mania. Now we're a team. It's all about teamwork. So now I've got the two events wrapped up. Now it's Ripper Ray's time to go out there and send it. I can't wait to cheer him on right here in the back and then get crazy for you guys in freestyle. But there's one favor we need, Vegas. I need to hear you get loud, and can you dig it?
Team JCB Digatron takes the first 8 points of JCB Racing, and then they take the 8 points. They are the team to beat right now. In this event, they have the first two competition victories, but of course you have other teams hot on their heels. We have FMX Freestyle coming up next here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. For now, it is officially halftime. Feel free to go to the concession stand, stop by the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master. Coming up next, you're not going to want to miss it. We have the boys from Freestyle FMX getting ready to hit that track and take their turn to earn their teammates some valuable points. It's all coming up next after the halftime. For now, take a look at the video board for some very special VIP messages. As the boys make their warm-ups, let's have a little introduction for them. Representing Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson. Team El Toro Loco, Kayla DeLacy. Team Gravedigger, Drew Slough. Team JCB, Digatron, Ripper Ray Noriega. Team Thunder Roris, Braden Anderson. Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue.
Next up is the Best Whip, a crucial competition where each rider will earn points based on their finish towards their team's total. They'll get one attempt at their best whip variation, and you fans will have 20 seconds to score at judgeszone.com. So Las Vegas, are you ready for the Best Whip competition?
Getting us started in the Best Whip competition for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, a veteran of the sport, been competing for over 20 years. It has traveled to over 40 countries internationally. One of the best to do it. Does he have a victory today? Here we go. Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores for Jared LaRue, Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jared LaRue says, how do you do? The way they turn these whips backwards, it's terrifying to me. That's why I stay in a microphone to let them pull off the stunts. And that's why this is called Freestyle Mania. The things that they're able to do on these bikes are like no other. Those scores are coming in. So get them in. Scores are locked. And the score for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.936. Getting us started in the Best Whip competition. Coming up next, representing Team JCB Digatron, it's Ripper Ray Noriega. Tristan England has been able to hold up his end of the deal with 2 competition victories. Ray has to deliver here to keep him at the top. Here he goes.
Put those hands together for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Score now at judgeszone.com. Remember, once you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight there.
Great attempt there from Ray Noriega. As I said, Tristan England took the first 2 competition victories here today. Ripper Ray has to come through and is into the deal on this next 2 competitions and have some valuable points for the team to keep them at the top of the current overall standings. The score to beat, 7.936. And the score for JCB Digatron is 7.147, not enough to get it done. Monster Mutt Dalmatian hangs on, but as I said, valuable points. But coming up next is the team in the second overall point standings, Drew Slough, Team Gravedigger. Drew Slough, the youngest competitor in the field at just 21 years old. A driver for one of the most legendary Monster Jam trucks. What's he got?
Another big whip, this time compliments of Drew Slough, Gravedigger. Let him hear you, everybody. He's back on the track. And then let them know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Just a great run right there. That was awesome. The way he was able to run through the, hold the bike steadily, almost perfectly horizontal, getting a turn at the last second. Jared LaRue with Monster Mutt Dalmatian did have a further turn backwards, but Drew Slough a little bit more horizontal, at least what it looked like to me. The score to beat is 7.936. And the score for Team Gravedigger is so close, 7.899. Tyler Mendinga, his teammate, does not like it. Still so close to getting to the top here in the competition. But coming up next, Team Classroom Crushers, Greg Duffy. Team Classroom Crusher is currently third overall in the point standings. Camden has been battling with that Monster Jam truck. Greg has to deliver to keep him in the competition.
Whoa, indeed. Come on, let's give it up one more time for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Not only did he give us a gigantic whip, you can see it there, he removed his leg and put it slightly behind him. So keep that skill in mind when you cast those scores.
Just the way that he is able to get that bike turn at the last second is just ridiculous. It's like, is it gonna happen? And they make it happen every time. Team Classroom Crushers, Camden Murphy looking on, hyping up his teammate. Score to beat, 7.936. And the score for Greg Duffy is, yes, 8.348. You have a new leader taking the lead in this competition. Greg Duffy delivers. But keeping it moving in the competition, your next competitor, Braden Anderson, Team Thunder Roars. Such a big run there for Greg Duffy. It's also extremely important because Team JCB Digatron and Team Gravedigger competed out there already. That's Drew Slough and Ray Noriega. Greg Duffy for Team Classroom Crusher just had a higher score than him. So that's valuable to Team Classroom Crusher. Delivering out here in the competition. That is what he needed. You see there on the leaderboard, he's now on top. Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 7.936, currently in second. Gravedigger at second. JCB Digatron at 4. But how does the fifth rider do?
That was Braden Anderson, Thunder Roars. Go ahead and score, Las Vegas, at judgeszone.com. You know what to do.
Braden Anderson, also a great whip. These are such technical moves here. The nuances between these drivers can be so minimal, but also so effective. Something that makes it so fun to watch is the technical ability they're able to pull off while flying high through the sky. The score to beat is that 8.348. And the score for Team Thunder Roars is 7.999. Coming up just a bit short in the competition. Team Classroom Crusher is still your leader, but your sixth competitor is out there on the track. Give it up for Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb DeLacy getting ready to hit this ramp. Sixth competitor.
Monster Jam fans, that was Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Bringing something we have not seen in this competition yet, maybe not even this weekend. Fans, score now.
Caleb DeLacy, almost a Superman variation during that whip, just hanging onto the side of the seat, adding a bit of a flare. Devin Winfield, his El Toro Loco teammate, looking on. He's currently tied in the third place spot with Classroom Crusher. And Classroom Crusher is currently in the lead in this competition. This has a chance to jump it. The score to beat, 8.348. And the score for El Toro Loco is... building up the anticipation. Oh, yeah! Made us wait for the score, but it was worth it. You got a new leader, 9.092. Caleb DeLacy able to get it done. But now I need y'all to put those fins together. He has 2 competition victories on the weekend. It's Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Dean Pate. Here he goes.
Whoa, indeed. Scores are open for Dean Pate Megalodon.
Okay, hold on, sorry. I'm actually laughing. I think Dean might have forgot that it was the whip competition, but that's okay. He pulled off the backflip. Dean, that was awesome, man. Give it up for Dean real quick. The first man to ever do a backflip in a whip competition. I'm not sure if it qualifies for a score, but it was not a whip, so they say it does not qualify for a score. No score for Dean Pate, Megalodon. 5.205, they say. You see the expert score there is a 1. We will have a discussion with their team behind the scenes. What happens in that case? I think Dean got turned around thinking that it was the freestyle competition and not the whip competition. It's all right, though. You have 1 rider remaining. Represented team, Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson.
Make some noise for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open for the final time in this competition. Lock it in, everybody.
Billy Wilson, Team Sparkle Smash, just a bit more of a ride over. Also something to keep in mind, they could be saving some of their best moves for the wow moment in freestyle. Billy says he's always basing off his competitors. Maybe he feels that he can get a bigger score if he saves his best move for the freestyle competition. The score for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash, is 6.138, currently 7th place. Excuse me, that's 7th place in the competition, which means that your winner in the whip competition is El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy, getting his first competition victory of the weekend, invaluable points for his El Toro Loco teammate. But this has been so much fun. I think that we can keep this going. What do you think, Taylor? Sorry, what do you think, David?
I'm over here with the other half of Team El Toro Loco, Devin Winfield. You just saw Caleb DeLacy win the best whip competition. That's huge, getting 8 more points onto the overall. What do you think?
Yeah, that was one of the craziest whips I've ever seen. I've been a fan of freestyle motocross my entire life, and I've never seen someone throw a whip like that and throw a trick in it as well. So that was awesome, Caleb. Come out here, win the best trick, man. We're going to come out on top.
Let's see what happens. Best trick competition coming right up. Let's check in on the overall Leaderboard right there, you got Team El Toro Loco with 20 points. Now updated after the whip competition, Team JCB Digatron taking one step back, just 1 point back. And then, of course, you have Team Sparkle Smash right there, just 11 points back, trying to make their way up, Thunder Roars and Team Megalodon.
It is time for the best trick competition. Each rider will now have one attempt at their best trick. You fans, you'll still get 20 seconds to lock in your scores. Las Vegas, are you ready for the best trick competition?
Getting us started in the FMX Best Trick competition. Team JCB Digatron. Once again, trying to earn those valuable points. Ripper Ray, the rider for Team JCB Digatron. He owns Ripper Ranch out in California where they train FMX riders. Let's see what he's able to do right now.
Make some noise for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Score now at judgeszone.com.
Team JCB Digatron just coming through right there. A great move for Ripper Ray. As I said, it's a long competition. Those points add up. It's all about consistency, trying to keep Team JCB Digatron in the competition. Waiting for those scores to come in, and the scores are locked, and the score for JCB Digatron is 8.124. Solid score to start off this competition. Coming up next, the man who took the best whip competition. Can he go back to back? Let's find out. Caleb DeLacy, Team El Toro Loco.
Put those horns up and make some noise for Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Score now, everybody, at judgeszone.com. You can see he attempted to hit a backflip with a heel click array.
Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy also battling back. You saw him take the whip competition victory, able to take you for a ride with the flip, but seems like he was okay with that thing. Let's find out what the score to beat, or excuse me, the scores as they get locked in. Gonna find out here soon. Judgeszone.com is the place to lock in your score. Score to beat. 8.124 is a score to beat, and the score for El Toro Loco is... You got a new leader, 8.639. Team El Toro Loco back on top in this competition. But coming up next, it's Greg Duffy, Team Classroom Crusher.
Make some noise, Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Monster Jam fans, that is the trick that Caleb DeLacy was trying to complete on his attempt. Go ahead and lock in your score at judgeszone.com. Nice, nice one, Camden.
Camden hyped up in the back. Greg Duffy pulling off that backflip with a heel clicker combination move or variation move of the backflip. Score to beat 8.639. And the score for Team Classroom Crusher is 8.854, taking the lead over El Toro Loco. Now you got Billy Wilson join in on the fun for Team Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson coming at you from Phoenix, Arizona. He actually started as a professional BMX rider, and he said, this just isn't fast enough for me. Put an engine between that bike and said, let me hit this jump ramp. Your fourth competitor in the competition getting ready. Here he goes.
Whoa, indeed. Come on, put those hands together for Billy Wilson. Sparkle Smash. Yeah, he's feeling good about that one. A classic move, never fails. Let us know what you fans thought at judgeszone.com.
Billy Wilson hitting the Cordova classic FMX trick, but the way that Billy Wilson for Team Sparkle Smash is able to pull it off, this could have a chance to get him in the top spot. Score to beat 8.854, and the score for Team Sparkle Smash is 8.148. That's still good. Billy says he's okay with it. This next rider's already headed back. He's ready to go. It's Jared LaRue, Team Monster My Dalmatian.
Put those puppy paws together for Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Score now at judgeszone.com.
Jared LaRue once again hitting a variation move going over that ramp. That's what it's been all weekend. We prepared for this, we practiced this, and then it seems like every single event they pulled out moves we haven't seen yet. Just a bit of a run there, twisting the body, contorting it. Just fantastic from Jared LaRue. Score to beat at 8.854. And the score for Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... Coming up next, the man that took the competition victory yesterday, Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Dean Pate from Paso Robles, California, been competing in FMX for 10 years. I can't wait to see this one. Forgot he was in the whip competition. Might have done his freestyle move, so he has to give us something new. What can he do? Dean Pate!
Make some noise for Dean Pate, Megalodon. Looks like he's feeling good about that run. Fans, it's all up to you. Go to judgeszone.com to lock in your score.
That's what I'm talking about, Dean. Way to bounce right back. Fantastic move there for Dean Pate. As I said, been competing for 10 years in FMX. Kawasaki 450 is what that man is riding. Is it enough to take the lead from Classroom Crusher? Score to beat at 8.854. And the score for Dean Pate, Team Megalodon is... $9.553, bouncing right back after the mishap in the whip competition. It is at the top of the leaderboard here in freestyle. We still have 2 riders remaining. Coming up next, the young man at just 21 years old, Drew Slough, Team Gravedigger.
Smooth and steady backflip by Drew Slough, Gravedigger. There he is. Let him hear you, fans. And then let's go to judgeszone.com.
Great height on the backflip, coming down smooth on the bag. Just keeps no variations on that thing. Let's see if we are able to get this score locked. Yes, we are. Score to beat 9.553. And the score for Gravedigger is not able to take the lead. You see there, Team Megalodon able to hang on, but we just have to take a moment real quick. If you see the safety holds around the arena, that is the red and gray tarp. You cannot be in that area. That is for your safety. If anyone enters it, if you have feet on top of the tarp or any belongings, we have to stop the event. So if you see that, please feel free to step on out of it. That is a safety hold for your protection. And it looks like we're all clear, so we're down to our final competitor here, the FMX Best Trick Competition. Makes a noise, Braden Sanderson, Team Thunder Roars.
Woo! Make some noise for Braden Anderson, Thunderoris. The trick he was going for is called the cliffhanger, folks. You see it right there. He grabs onto the handlebars with his feet and fully extends. Wasn't able to get the full extension that he needed, but still impressive no less. So what'd you think? Judgeszone.com.
Braden Sanderson is his next name. He always sends it. That freaked me out. I can't watch that. Just hanging on with his feet. Score to lock 9.553. And the score for Team Thunderoris is 8.769, which means that your winner in the freestyle competition is Dean Pate Megalodon. Takes home the FMX Best Trick Competition win. After his mishap in the whip competition, bounces right back and is at the top of the leaderboard in this competition.
All right, we'll get to talk to both of our winners here in just a moment. But I don't know, I'm not ready to see these Freestyle Mania superstars leave. Do you fans want some more? All right, then, Vegas, you ask and you shall receive. Go ahead and get those phones out, get your cameras ready, because you're getting ready to see something that is only unique to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. All 8 riders getting ready to soar through the air. Let's count them in from 1, 2, 3, make some noise! Our freestyle motocross riders span far and wide, all over the world. These are some of the best, and you get to witness it here today. But I promise you, you're not gonna wanna miss this next jump. So I need you to get even louder, because the louder we get, the more amazing this one is gonna be. So I need you to scream in 1, 2, 3.
Make some noise from the boys from Monster Jam Freestyle Motocross. Give it up for Drew Slough, Billy Wilson, Ray Noriega, Greg Duffy, Braden Anderson, Jared LaRue, and your best whip competition winner, Caleb DeLacy, and your best freestyle motocross competition winner, Dean Pate. as Dean and Kayla DeLacy make their way to the pod. We're going to catch up with David down there with them on the track.
That's right, Ray. I have the best whip winner right here to my right, Caleb DeLacy representing Team El Toro Loco. Those are big points because Devin Winfield is doing pretty well in this competition, so you just helped him out, winning 8 more points in the whip competition. How do you feel?
Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm stoked to get the win in best whip. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite do it in best trick. I got caught up on my pants, but hey, it was a good time, and hopefully Devin can come out there and put us on top for the last couple of points. You!
Team El Toro Loco in the house. Make some noise. And then, of course, let's catch up with Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. This is your 3rd victory of the weekend. We had 4 events. You've won 3 out of 4 best trick competitions. Another really big standing for Alex Barden and the rest of Team Megalodon. What's going through your mind?
Man, right now I'm just so pumped up. You guys, Las Vegas, you guys pumped me up to go big. I sent one of my biggest tricks. What did you guys think?
Let's keep it going for Team Megalodon and Team El Toro Loco.
Take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboards. Let's see how those points affect the standings. It looked like it did so greatly. Team El Toro Loco jumps up from the tie at the 3rd spot to now be at the 1st spot. And the team that they were tied with, Team Classroom Crusher, is now in 2nd. Well, tied at 2nd with Team JCB Digatron at 22 points. So just like that, those FMX teammates were able to step up and jump them to the top spots. Team Gravedigger falls all the way from 2nd down to the 4th place spot, 6 points behind. It's still anyone's competition, but you see how much their teammates, and they have to rely on them and how it affects the outcome of this here. Coming up next, we have the pinnacle of the sport. It is Monster Jam Freestyle. If you have not scored yet tonight, we ask that you do so now at judgeszone.com. Be sure to scan the QR code. Also a reminder that the riders must complete at least 15 seconds to qualify for a score. It's Monster Jam Freestyle coming up next.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for Alex Barden, Megalodon. First one out of the tunnel, setting the bar for his competitors. There he is, let him hear you. And then lock in those scores, everybody.
Alex Barden battling back after a tough start here in racing, but a great freestyle with high energy. Alex Barden is coming all the way from Fredericksburg, Texas. So the last time you see Megalodon this weekend. The score for Megalodon is 7.557, getting us started in the freestyle competition. Coming up next from Oak Harbor, Washington, it's Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Slide Willie move there for Carson Williams, just under 30 seconds.
Make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is open for Monster Mutt Dalmatian at judgeszone.com.
Carson Williams putting together a great event today. Bouncing back after a rough day yesterday. I said it earlier, but Carson has been fired up about his performance, and he should be. Making his way out of his truck to say hello, Carson Williams. Score to beat is a 7.557, and the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... You got a new leader, 7.748. Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But Vegas, I need y'all to get ready to bring the thunder when he emerges from the tunnel. As loud as you can be. Give it up for Preston Collins, Thunder Roris. Five seconds remaining for Preston Collins. Gets himself into the corner of the track. And I think that'll do it on his time. Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock in those scores for Team Thunder Roars. You see Braden Anderson, his teammate there, cheering him on the screen. Preston Collins is a rising star here in the sport. This is his first year competing in Monster Jam, and he's been so impressive in all of his runs. Please make some noise. The last time you see him this weekend, Thunder Roars, Preston Collins. Score to beat 7.748, and the score for Thunder Roars is 6.766. Not enough to get to the top of the leaderboard in this competition. Monster Mutt Dalmatian is able to hang on with it, 7.748.
I'm here with JoJo in section 117, and it's time for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Helmet Shuffle. JoJo, we're going to give you 3 helmets and 1 trophy. All you have to do to win a prize is keep your eye on the helmet holding the trophy. All right, here we go. Las Vegas, you know how this works. You help him out and keep your eye on it too. There it is. And they're off. Oof, I'm getting a little dizzy. Did y'all catch that? Well, it's not finished. Keep watching it. All right, JoJo, which helmet is it under?
Number 2.
Let's find out. Okay, that's good news. It's not under 1, it's under number 2. JoJo, give me some. Section 117, he's getting a swag bag from Chick-fil-A, and all of you, thanks to JoJo, you're getting free chicken sandwiches. So make some noise one more time for Chick-fil-A and JoJo.
If you weren't lucky enough to be in one of our lucky sections brought to you by Chick-fil-A Las Vegas, you can still be a winner. Scan the QR code on the screen now and download the Chick-fil-A app to claim a reward for 5 free 2 counts or 5 count of nuggets at Chick-fil-A. Getting back to the action on the track. Been battling that out all day long. Camden Murphy, Team Classroom Crusher. We've seen the truck shut off for the first 2 competitions. Is that happen here again? No, he's still revving that engine, waiting to get word, and a 60-second clock comes on. I've never seen this before. Camden Murphy just battling the gremlins. Give it up, man. The 3rd time, I think this is the first time I've ever seen that in the history of Monster Jam. As I said, live event, you never know what's going to happen. They're able to get him fired up quickly, back to the action, thanks to his crew in the back. Camden Murphy, here he goes. Huge air from Camden Murphy, 40 seconds on the clock. Get it down to the 30-second mark. 25 seconds. Camden needs a big moment. Battling gremlins. He's going to try it, though. He's going for it. A Hail Mary if that truck doesn't shut off. The Morgan to Morgan backflip! Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. It was a risk. He knew it was a risk, and he was willing to take it. Had to jump start that truck multiple times today, every single competition that he's come out in. Camden Murphy still says he wanted to go for it. Camden Murphy, just frustration pouring through. He told me yesterday when I talked to him, I said, how's it going for you this weekend? He said, we're battling these trucks. Camden wanted the opportunity to pull off that Morgan and Morgan backflip. He's currently second in the overall point standings. Scored to beat a 7.748. And the score for Classroom Crusher is still able to take the lead at 8.798.
It's time for Finish the Lyric. I'm here with Ted, and I've got Hannah with me. Hannah, I know how much you love Disney. You were telling me about your mini ear bows. So all you have to do when we play this song is, oh, how sweet. Well, you know what, Daddy's got you. Daddy's got your back. Dad, finish the lyric when you hear the song play. Here we go. Sing with Daddy.
Oh, I'm the wrong person. Let it snow. Let it go. Let it go.
Make some noise! Come on, I need high fives all around. Hannah, do you hear that? Everybody is shouting for you and Daddy, but it sounds like Daddy needs a little bit more let it go lessons. So you know what? We are gonna send you guys to Disney on Ice, Let's Dance, the newest production. They're gonna be here at the Thomas and Mack Center in January. 4 tickets for the whole family. There you go. Hannah's like, no, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Everybody, you're so welcome. Make some noise for Hannah and Ted. Wait, bye.
So I'm back here, Monster Jam fans, with Greg Duffy, the other half of Classroom Crusher. So I want to catch up with you, Greg. Obviously, you just saw Camden attempt that backflip, and it didn't quite land, but the Monster Jam fans still loved it, putting him in first place in freestyle. So you guys are doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I know Cam's been having himself a time all weekend, some mechanical issues that we can't get figured out, but I've been trying to do my best and do my part to carry the team a little bit, and you know, he went out there, he did great, did what he had to do, and yeah, the truck just didn't hold up for him.
Well, let's see what happens with the rest of the freestyle competition. More Monster Jam Freestyle Mania coming at you.
Six-time series champion and two-time world finals champion, Tyler Menninga. Gravedigger. Tyler launching it on his first move, a Sky Wheelie landing on the back of the Monster Jam machine. "60 seconds. Oh, can he save it? Can he save it? Oh my goodness! Yes, he can!
Vegas, that was Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Score now, judgeszone.com. Score now.
Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. That was sick. Someone call the doctor. This man is sick. We got to see that replay. Are we able to see that once again? I was not sure that was going to be able to happen. And we see it real quick. I want to look at this one more time. I thought he was tilting over after that combination move. Goes all the way back. That was a sinking ship. That looked like the Titanic. My heart will go on. I don't know. I thought it was going over. He was able to save it and keep the run going. Is it enough to beat the top score currently in this competition? The score to beat, 8.798. And the score for Tyler Meninga, Team Gravedigger, is... Put him at the top! 9.028. Team Gravedigger leading this competition. Competing since 2016, the 2023 Extreme Air of the Year Award winner, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. .30 seconds of the clock for Kayla Blood. Team Sparkle Smash hitting the donuts. 20 seconds on the clock. It is paused. Is she able to refire? And getting word that she is done. Leaving 20 seconds on the clock. Going for the donuts in the confined spaces. Not sure if it led to any breakage there, but of course we'll keep you updated. Kayla Blood. Great job right there. You see her on the camera. Had a freestyle victory yesterday after a fantastic run, which ended in the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Does she do it again today? Score to beat to 8.798. And the score for Kayla Blood, Team Sparkle Smash, is 7.815. Currently third in this competition. We still have two trucks remaining. He's taken all of the event competition wins this weekend. He's trying to be perfect and get the fourth one. We'll find out if he can do it now. Three-time series champion, three-time Skill of the Year award winner, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. .45 seconds remaining, and Tristan added some skills maneuvers to this competition, trying to get a combination move, unable to do so on that attempt. There it is, gets the combination, moonwalking backwards. 20 seconds left. Final 10 seconds for JCB Digatron.
Las Vegas, that was Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. As I said, he's had all of the BKT overall event wins this weekend, or I should say the JCB Digatron team has had all of the overall event wins this weekend. Can he get a fourth, and can he take this competition win? He needs to beat a score of 9.028. And the score for Team JCB Digatron is 8.402. Not enough to get it done in this competition, but coming up next, it's the hometown boy. He's right here from Las Vegas, Nevada. And leading the overall score right now. Can he claim a victory? Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. .28 seconds on the clock for El Toro Loco. Donuts at the end, 10 seconds remaining. Can it refire, or was that the end of his time? It is paused at 8 seconds. He can still add a little bit more to this run, and I think he will.
get those horns up for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Score now at judgeszone.com. It's now or never to get in on the action for your final competitor.
He's at top of the event leaderboard. He needed a big run. I think he had one right there. Make some noise for this young man right here from Las Vegas, Nevada. Been competing in front of his family all weekend long. Has worked his way up in the competition, or excuse me, in his career at Monster Jam, and is now a fast rising Monster Jam superstar. The score to beat, 9.028. And the score for Team El Toro Loco is 8.607, which means that your winner in Monster Jam Freestyle is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, takes the freestyle competition victory, but was it enough? Your BKT overall event champion with 5 in JCB Racing, 7 in 2 wheel skills, 8 in FMX, 5 in the FMX best trick, 6 in freestyle with a BKT overall event total of 31 is the hometown boy, Devin Winfield, and his teammate, Caleb DeLacy. Team El Toro Loco able to get it done. And you couldn't have drawn it up any better. Las Vegas keeping the trophy in Las Vegas tonight. Team El Toro Loco able to get it done here on a Sunday afternoon, taking home the victory in his hometown. A special moment as you see hugs are all around. And his teammate Caleb DeLacy also helping out getting his whip challenge victory, his first competition win of the weekend. David, they have the trophies in hand, so let's talk to him down there on the pod. Team El Toro Loco.
Let's talk to the boys. Team El Toro Loco taking the BKT overall event champion, Devin Winfield, local superstar, your hometown hero, winning here in Las Vegas on the last event. You've got to be pumped up right now.
I can't believe it right now. I can't believe this, man. My heart's racing so bad. I knew we were close in points, but you know what? I didn't do it alone. Team El Toro Loco, Caleb made this happen for me, man. I was slacking earlier in the competitions. I wanted this so bad in my hometown. It was my one goal for this series, and we got it done today, but I didn't do it alone. Caleb, he's so awesome, man. He's such a good FMX rider. My crew chief, Kylie, I love you so much. My brother Cameron's here. I'm so lucky for him to be here right now with me, and my mom's here. I grew up going to Las Vegas for World Finals, and now I'm a Monster Jam driver living my dream. Thank you, guys.
Everybody in Las Vegas, make some noise for Team El Toro Loco. And Monster Jam fans, we've also got our freestyle winners here. Let's check in with Tyler Menninga, Team Gravedigger, and Drew Slough. Congratulations, guys. Tyler, I want to check in with you. This is your second freestyle win of the weekend. Freestyle and Gravedigger are synonymous. What an unbelievable performance.
Yeah, you know what? This was awesome. We may not have walked away with the trophy. I'm super happy for Devin in his hometown, but that freestyle right there, Las Vegas, was for you guys. Ragged edge, crazy Gravedigger run, You guys have supported that truck for almost 45 years now, and I promise that truck's going to be drove like that every time I'm behind the wheel. Las Vegas, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.
There you have it. Congratulations to Team El Toro Loco. Getting the victory here today. Just a special moment there and being able to celebrate with his family. It's hard not to get teary-eyed in those moments, Taylor. It's just so special to have that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we talked about this with Devin Winfield all year, just how happy he is to be from Las Vegas, a place that's near and dear to Monster Jam's heart and his heart as well. So for him to be able to take this last BKT Overall Event Championship, doesn't get more Monster Jam perfect than that, does it?
No, it doesn't. And this was fun. This was a very long weekend in Las Vegas. I couldn't think of a better place to kick off a brand new series, Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. We're off to our next stop. We're in Sacramento. Feel free to come along if you like. We'll be there next week for even more Monster Jam action and FMX action. But that'll do it for us. Taylor, thank you so much for making this a great weekend. You were awesome. David, you were awesome too, buddy.
Thank you, Ray. And you know what? One more time, happy birthday, Ray. You killed it today, and we're so happy to have you.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to go celebrate. You guys be safe, headed home. On your way out, stop by the merch stands. Yo, that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. We'll see you next time.